Hey guys, what's up? Rob Mods here. I want to bring you a bit of gameplay tonight. We've got energy bonus event on right now, and just want to talk about my thoughts on this event specifically, and just hang out. I just logged in and enchanted everything, bought a bunch of stuff, spent like a G on the market, and I've got a ton of stuff to sell, and so just sitting down for a couple hours to run through some net worth and make a couple vids. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So we're at 143 G's right now for net worth. All right. So normally I have like 8100 max energy, but right now, as you can see, I'm running 7800. So it looks a little bit different, and I'll share my thoughts on why that is. And actually, I've been messing around with things the last day in terms of this event and what it could look like. So let's talk about that a little bit. So I'll talk about it for you, and then I'll talk about a couple things for me. So what this says is basically every single time that you sell an item, you get double the energy that you normally would. So when you look at your counter, you get energy every single time that you sell anything. So this says 30 because I have a level 15 counter. If let's say you've got a level 11 counter, I think you get 18 sales or something like that, 18 energy. And so rather than getting 30 energy every single time I just hit the sell button, whether it's discount or surcharge, doesn't matter, you get that energy. So for this one, I get 60 energy instead of 30. So let's go with an example here. Let's say your counter is lower level than mine. Let's say it's 11 or whatever it is for 18 energy. So rather than having 18 energy per sale, you get 36 energy per sale. So something like this, like let's say I just small talk this. Come on, give me a success. Okay, so I don't quite have enough. But see how that says 60 down there with the sale value? So when I sell that, it's going to go up to 840, whereas normally it would go up to 810. And so I think that's really interesting for lower level players because it helps you get a feel for what it's going to be like when you have additional energy. So if you're getting an extra 18 energy per sale, essentially you're learning what it feels like to have an extra 1800 max energy or 180 max energy. Does that make sense? Because if you small talk and you're getting 10%, then each time that you have a successful small talk, you're going to be getting 18 more energy than usual. So with this event, instead of getting 18, you're getting 36 every time you sell an item. So you're kind of learning what it feels like to have additional energy to make it easier to sell, to make it, you've got extra energy to suggest things, that sort of thing. And so I feel like it's just an interesting way for newer players to feel out what it's like to have more energy. And it probably does make it a little bit easier to sell things. Also, one of the really cool things is this. So let's say I'll small talk and surcharge these. Notice how I haven't actually sold any of them, like they're just ready. So for this one, let's say I needed 975. So here's just a good example, 975. But I don't have that much. But check it out. These 4 items, I've saved them. So there's 60, there's 60, there's 60, and I go back here, and I have more than 975. Did you see that? So oh, my baby's crying. I saved, I hope my wife gets that. If not, I might have to go. So if I wouldn't have saved those, I wouldn't have had that extra 240 energy sitting there, but I'm able to save it up to give me some more flexibility. So I think this event is interesting as well because you can play around with saving energy, not selling items right away, using discounts a little bit differently than you normally would to give yourself more flexibility in terms of what you're gonna use to get the energy to sell things. So I could hit this pay less button with the 975, but I don't want to because it's just not a good use of my energy. But I just wanted to show you that, where you can save up all that energy to get you to the point that you have enough for what you need. So you can surcharge this small talk it and just save it for later. Surcharge small talk, surcharge small talk. And here, let's say I small talk. Oh, see if that's successful. I only have 783, so I wouldn't quite have enough for this 809. But if I went back over here and sold it, that's an additional 60 energy. So this event just gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of what you're going to be able to get out of your energy. For me, it looks a little bit different because I have such a huge max energy that it doesn't matter as much. But I mean, for you, it gives you a whole lot more flexibility to be using your energy differently and being able to sell maybe higher tier of items or just a lot more efficiently, not needing to discount as many items. So play around with it. It's interesting. So here's what I'm thinking. Because the most energy that I need for an item is for these chests here. For these chests, which is 809 energy. So this is 773, as you can see, but 809 is essentially what I need. So if I were to, let's say, just have this bow and discount it, rather than me getting 30 energy, I'm getting 60 energy. So essentially I need 300 less total energy. So rather than me needing 8100 here, or whatever that number is for me to be able to one-shot anything, I need a lot less than what I would normally need. And so here's where I feel the flexibility is. I don't actually need all these chests out. Like, it's really nice because I have 1353 max capacity over here, which is really nice because I have so many, but I don't need that many. When you go to components, sure, there's 508, but I mean, I already bought a bunch of extras. I just have them in there. So if I take bins away, it doesn't really matter. So check this out. Here's just an option that I think is a possibility, and maybe you can weigh in on it and see what you think. So if I store this and store this, and maybe even 3 more, so we have 6 extra. Let's say I take out one of these, and I've been messing with this for the last day, just trying to figure out what the most efficient is. Okay, so one set, not what I meant to do. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit, but I just want to show you what I'm talking about. So hold on. So I've got that, and then my blue item might be my, what am I doing? Yeah, I want to use that, and then for my blue item, leather and, shoot. I didn't pre-plan this, so maybe I should have. All good. What? Okay, and then there. Okay, cool. Great. So now, rather than crafting no items, I can have these 2 rotations of items, like just be crafting these 2 items. And with 7,500 energy, with the additional 60 that I get, like, okay, so I have 60 energy now. And if I see that backfired, okay. So if I do this, small talk, suggest, discount, sell. Do you see that? I have 814. So I have enough even for the highest required energy item. So rather than me needing like 7,800 or 8,100 energy to one-shot stuff, I'm sitting here with 7,500 energy. And technically, if I'm just discounting a tier 1, which doesn't really cost me much of anything anyways. See, look, okay. Just need to get one. I can just go in here, discount, sell, and still just do what I normally do, one-shot everything. So it's the same speed as before because each successful small talk gets me 1 sale of a tier 9 item. The only difference is that I have to be selling through my tier 1s rather than them just like, see, I'm selling bows slowly rather than these just sitting there. But other than me losing like whatever, a really low amount of gold each sale, I'm still able to keep up the same speed and still be able to craft 2 rounds of items. So I'm still able to make money. I'm crafting at half speed and I'm able to get net worth up just as fast as I would at any other time, like with max efficiency. So essentially, this bonus energy event, as much as it doesn't seem like a huge deal to me because I have max energy, so it's like, okay, what does he care about 30 extra energy per sale? Actually, that 30 extra energy per sale allows me to still craft at half capacity and sell at max capacity at the same time. So I'm able to make way more money than I normally would. Plus, I'm able to go up in net worth just as fast as I do at all other times, like when no event's on. So this event actually is really crazy when you think about it, because it's making me more money, saving me money, and the only difference is that I have to be using my tier ones. But if I go into market and I just, let's say, request, I'm running low on axes, let's say, like these axes, they're all tier one. I could just request 25 more, restock the shelves. It costs me like nothing, and I'm good to go again. So for me, I think, and for most endgame players, this event is just, it's really cool. I mean, if you're not max energy or not max counter, it's going to look a little bit different, but yeah, just an interesting event. I think it's really good. I think we'll do a few more sales and then let you go. I hope you guys are enjoying the vids. I know I'm enjoying making them, and hopefully it's helpful to you. I think pretty soon, when I'm kind of running out of consistent ideas to be making videos every single day, like I have been for the last 3 weeks or a month or whatever it's been, I may try to put together a bit of a schedule for videos, like maybe come out with 3 or 4 a week sort of thing, maybe every second day, or just kind of closer to the weekends, or I don't really know. So maybe I'll put out a poll or something in a future video and just kind of ask what you guys prefer for videos. I know some people would just prefer to have one every single day, and other people would be fine with 3 or 4 a week or whatever. Like I could even do a few, 2 or 3 gameplay videos a week and then come out with one guide a week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, lots of people have been saying how much they appreciate it and that they're learning things and asking questions and stuff, and it's awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot, so I'm glad you guys are as well. Hopefully this helps you out and gives you a bit of insight into the energy bonus event, and helps you take advantage of it the best that you can and learn new things. So with that, I think we'll call it a night. Thanks guys for watching as always. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to help out. If you've got suggestions for videos or anything, either comment here or message me in Discord, and I'd love to chat about that. So thanks a lot guys, I appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great night or day, whatever it is.